Hi guys, Krishan Connect here. I'm coming to you today with a tag video. This is the 20 questions tag, which I watched Debbie do on the Canadian Crocheter channel. I will put her the link to her video down below. She did not tag me, but I thought this tag looked really interesting, and I love doing tag videos, so here I am. So I'm just going to jump right into it. You might see me looking down. I have my questions on my phone here. So number one, what does your name mean? I actually have looked up my name meaning. My name is Kathleen, for those who didn't know. And Kathleen and its other forms like Catherine, Caitlin, all mean pure or purity, and is Irish in origin, apparently. Number two, where are you from? As you can tell from my YouTube name, I am from Canada. But my background is Maltese. My parents were both born and raised in Malta. Number three, where were you born? I was born here in Canada, in Ontario. Number four, what would your parents have named you if you had been a boy? I actually do know this. My mother told me she was going to name me Jonathan. Number five, what is your biggest accomplishment? I don't know, I guess, other than college, I haven't really accomplished anything big in my life, I guess. But it was an accomplishment. It took me like 5 years to finish college because of it's a long story, but a long route I took, and a couple classes I failed, and it took me 5 years to finish, but I finished college, so I guess that. It was a useless diploma that I got, but that's also a long story, which I mentioned in another video, I think, but anyways. Number six, what is your eye color? My eyes are brown. Number seven, what is your favorite candle scent? I'm not really that big on candles. I get nervous around fire, and I'm very clumsy. And I have children and cats, so I don't really like to keep candles in the house. And if I do, I don't like them. But I have had a Christmas candle that was like cinnamon scented, and I really like that. I do like air fresheners too. I like I don't know what brand they are, but they're the ones that are like cone shaped, and you open it up and it's like a gel substance inside, and it lasts like a few weeks. I get those around Christmas time. There's like vanilla and cookie, but my favorite one is like an evergreen tree scent. I love that. And cinnamon kind of scents as well. Number eight, can you cook? I can, but I don't really enjoy it as much as baking. Number nine, what is good about your life right now? I would have to say my family, that I finally have children. It took us many years. It's a very long story, and we just had a lot of issues with fertility that I'm not going to go into right now, but essentially we were told by a reproductive endocrinologist that we would probably never be able to have biological children, and now we have 2 biological children, so yeah, so life is good. Number 10, what is your sign? I'm an Aquarius. Number 11, what scares you about aging? Probably just like age-related health conditions that make you not be able to move very well anymore, because I'm very independent. I don't like people having to do things for me, and so I'm worried about like not being able to do things in my old age and having to have people take care of me, living in a nursing home, not being able to do things myself, especially just like daily things like cleaning myself, dressing myself. That scares me. Number 12, what is your favorite holiday? That would have to be Christmas. I just love the lights and the decorations and the snow. So yeah, so Christmas. Number 13, what is your guilty pleasure? I don't really have a guilty pleasure. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I do normal things like read and watch movies and crochet in it, and I don't really do anything or have anything that I would consider a guilty pleasure. I can't think of anything right now. Number 14, what is your favorite show to binge watch? I think that would have to be Friends. I love Friends. I have a lot of Friends merchandise as well. Number 15, what is the one thing you can't leave the house without? That would be my cell phone. I don't have data. I'm not the kind of person that's on my phone all the time, but I like to have it like for security, especially if I'm going out alone. I like to be able to have some way to contact somebody in case anything happens. And I like to text my husband where I am all the time, just in case anything happens to me, and then he has like a timeline of where I was. So yeah, so it's a safety thing. I need my phone. Number 16, are you a morning person or a night owl? Definitely a night owl. I hate mornings. Number 17, what is your favorite genre of movie? I guess that would have to be comedy. Number 18, what is the last thing you bought? Cat food, I think. Oh no, actually, today I bought a Christmas t-shirt on Etsy, actually. How did I forget about that? I will show that in a future video when it comes in the mail. Number 19, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I do appear very talkative in my videos, but I am definitely an introvert. I'm the kind of person that goes to a party and just like, sits off on my own with food and just doesn't really talk to anybody. Unless I know the people there. If I don't know the people, I don't really talk to anybody. And number 20, what is your favorite book? I think my all-time favorite book would have to be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've read it so many times in my life and I've never gotten sick of it. I love Roald Dahl too. I love a lot of his other books, but Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I also love the Harry Potter books, and I love Anne of Green Gables and anything by the author of Anne of Green Gables, L.M. Montgomery. But yeah, I think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has always been my favorite. I know it's a child book, but it's always been one of my favorites. Oh, and also anything by John Green. He is so good. But yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, so that was all the questions. I'm not going to tag anybody. I don't like tagging people. If you find it interesting, go ahead and do it. If not, well, thanks for watching. And I hope everybody's having a good almost winter. It's very snowy here. I know technically it's still fall, but it's very cold and snowy here, so I feel like it's winter already. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good November, and happy crafting.